Okay, so I decided to do my 2010 project on recycling. And so I did a survey in which I asked people, what was recyclable and what wasn't recyclable. And I found that 58% of people said that aluminum foil wasn't recyclable when it actually is. And then I also asked about shredded paper, and I asked how many times it can be recycled. And 47% that said that it can be recycled multiple times. When actually, because the paper is shortened, the fibers are shortened, it makes it harder to recycle multiple times. And so you can probably recycle it once or twice max. And then I asked about plastic bags. And 37% of people said that plastic bags are not recyclable, even though they are. And even though that's kind of a small number, at a certain point my data was like 50-50. And so since plastic bags are so common, just want to let you know, they are recyclable. You just have to take them to the right recycling center. And then also through my research, I found that 22,000 metric tons of plastic enter the ocean daily. And but why does that matter, right? Well, most of the times if it's not recycled correctly, or if it's just litter, it usually ends up in the ecosystems, like the ocean. And so things as common as, plastic bags, which will last 10 to 20 years before they break down into smaller pieces, and even then they still hang around. And styrofoam will last 50 years until it breaks down, and common things such as like plastic bottles and diapers will last 450 years before they break down. And it just amazes me that, we could go through a couple, water bottles in like a week, and all of them will outlive you and a couple generations after you. And so, things like plastic bags that end up in the ocean are mistaken as food by sea turtles, and so many animals are badly affected by them. And of course, when they end up in the ocean, they, kind of collect in one area, such as garbage patches. In the Pacific Ocean garbage patch, it's estimated that there's 6 pounds of plastic for every 1 pound of plankton in that area, and it amazes me that anything can live in something like that. Which leads me to my project. So I decided to take recycling more to heart and to incorporate it more in my lifestyle. And so to do that, I made an Instagram account and where I posted pictures of me recycling or of crafts, reusable craft ideas you could do. And also I made a challenge. And so the challenge I did was called the Green Life Challenge, and I inspired myself and other friends to try to incorporate that more in their lifestyle by posting pictures of them recycling or of them with a reusable water bottle or something similar. And so, the project went pretty well. I liked that I could do something like this where I could incorporate creativity in as well as doing something right by the environment. But some setbacks I found was that, I didn't really know how to run an account like this. This was kind of new to me. And so I kind of came to problems and made solutions as I went, which wasn't a totally effective way of doing things. But also I found that with the challenge, which also was something new to me, that I probably could have had more followers or reached out to more people before I started it because I didn't really have as many responses. And that's it. But also, remember to recycle all your papers, homework, all of it after finals. Thank you.